Welcome back, guys. Today Travis and I are going to work on putting in the new turbo internals. So got those over here in the box. Got the turbo sitting over there, but we will jump through the important things you need to know if you ever do this kit. Oh wow, this kit. This is from Twisted Motion out of Las Vegas, like I said in a previous video. So I will give you a review later in the year on how the turbo is obviously performing. It's going to be a little bit before it's in the car and running, but until then, at least you'll know how to install it from me. So here we go. A little break from that. And the tunnel's clear. Alright, so this is the piece that gets replaced by the Twisted Motion kit. And these are the wheels that are ceramic in the stock Toyota one. And usually they'll give out, like I said in another video, about 14 PSI or so. They'll just kind of disintegrate. And you can see that this one, I think there are about 60,000 miles on this motor. And some of these blades are already starting to bend. You can see that one pretty good over here. I don't know if it's focusing for you, but that one's just about bent all the way over. This one's bent up, so it's a little bit weaker of a turbine, but that's why we're replacing it. Alright, so you'll see on this new one, you do have a little set pin that'll line up with this hole, so it'll line up real nice and easy where you need it to go. And you do everything in the reverse order. Pretty easy install once you get the pieces off, depending on how mated together yours was. But you'll put this housing on the other side, so you have a whole new centerpiece. So what I found on this is the part with the V-band on this new setup. It's a little bit thicker where the V-band connects on here, so we had to use a longer bolt. It is Sunday, very late, so that's from an undisclosed, not the most reliable location, but we'll get that changed. So, that's on, seems solid, it is solid, and now we're going to put on the other side. So the only thing you should have to transfer from the old setup to the new before you put the housings on is this O-ring here. It's not supplied with the kit, but it does come with the gasket. It was rolled up and it looked like 3 smaller gaskets, as you can see with the top part. But the large one is supplied by them, so don't listen to me. Okay, so we have the other side on. Now just keep in mind, when you put this ring back in, it is tapered on one side, so it kind of snugs everything together. So make sure you have it facing the right way. The flat side will go towards the compressor housing. So just double check that when you're installing. Otherwise, that part was pretty smooth. Now we just need to take all the pieces off the old one that I started to take off before. in the same place on the new one, and they do supply some gaskets to do all those small things, so it should be pretty self-explanatory after that point. When you're transferring these things over, you're going to have 4 studs, 2 smaller ones. That's going to be a Torx E5 size on there, and then the larger set, these 2, are going to be a, I want to say, an E8. See that there? So that'll take those all out. So there you have it, guys. The turbo is all put together. I did break one of those studs, so I need to order, I'm just going to put a bolt in place of those 2. However, it looks really good. Spins really nice, fits in there real well. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I will give you guys a review on how well it's spooling, how well it's doing on the new motor swap. But until then, like always, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Oh, P.S. We are fitting the transmission, so we're getting closer and closer and closer. We do have to pound out the tunnel a little bit on the top in order to fit it up in there. It's actually not as bad as we had thought, but Travis, thank you very, very, very much, man. Got that the old factory trans mount out, and that big old piece is out of the way to fit that monster of a transmission. The other thing, you'll see a seat is back in here. We were test fitting myself, getting further on the cage yesterday with Evan and Colton. So you can see some of the cage here. So it's getting a little bit more progress as we go. Things are looking more and more real. Now, that's it. I promise. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.